Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So for Bitcoin we have, we forgot, well, I don't want to say it, but we actually reached target already here, the 61.8 extension at 17,353 was already touched earlier today. Yeah, that was one of the targets I mentioned in the previous video. Not the most likely target, because it would mean we are doing here something which is rather unusual, which means we had the wave 3 here at around 16,280, and we came down in the wave 4 with an ABC expanded flat pattern and an overshooting wave B, and the wave 5 here to the upside did all it needed to do to go above the wave 3 and reach the first target, which is taking the length of the third wave and taking the 61.8% extension. In my opinion, a more likely target would be the 17,490 level up here. Yeah, so I don't primarily think at the moment the wave 5 is already in. It would surprise me, also given that I expect for Ethereum still to move higher. Here Bitcoin could still be in the blue count. I'm also still predominantly counting it as just a 5-wave move within the blue wave here, yeah, within the C wave, which could afterwards come down. So with Bitcoin we need to be extremely ready that after the next high it could come down. However, it could of course be part of, like Ethereum, part of this higher wave 3, which would then do another 4 down and a 5 up. They often move together and they don't always move together. Yeah, so just saying that, yeah, because Ethereum is doing that, Bitcoin needs to do the same. No, it was completely different also after June. So they have actually decoupled quite a bit, and also at the moment the structure looks different on the way up here. So yeah, it's a bit, the issue here is that Bitcoin possibly already completed the 4th wave, which Ethereum didn't. So let's see which structure will eventually win. My view would be at the moment that here the wave 5 could have already started, but then again as well, we won't really have evidence. I mean, ideally, it broke obviously already above the wave 3 high. So it's looking like wave 5 has already started, if this is the right count, which is not guaranteed. It's tricky to count this. So because obviously it could be that I'm wrong here and wave 3 sits up here, but you know, that's my best view here. It obviously differs from Ethereum, which makes it a bit, you know, what is the correct count? Given this, what we've done here would indicate that wave 5 has already started. It would need to unfold in 5 waves, and I gave you the targets for it already. However, again, I could be wrong, and if we break out of this channel here sideways, yeah, or to the downside, that would indicate that the 4th wave is still unfolding, maybe even as an Elliott Wave triangle. I cannot rule that out. I don't have any evidence for that yet, because the move down looks quite impulsive, so I'm thinking this could be a C wave. The problem is, with an Elliott Wave triangle, you would like to have something like a correction down and a correction up. Yeah, each of these subwaves should be corrections A, B, C, D, E, and then it would move up. Yeah, hard to believe at this stage, so I'm rather not going for the triangle. What I could imagine is that this wave 3, the wave 3 was actually here. This was an A wave down, like the Ethereum chart. This is a B wave up, and we're coming down again in C. Again, I don't know. You know, for me, better fits the scenario that the wave 3 was here, but then it just doesn't fit with the Ethereum account. So it's a bit, you know, it's a bit uncertain. But obviously, therefore, we've got the key invalidation and validation levels. For me, at the moment, the idea is that with wave 4 is finished, we're already moving up. If you now ask the question, you know, but if Ethereum comes down, wouldn't Bitcoin do the same? Yes. But of course, also the 5th wave would move up in 5 waves. So ideally, we're getting something like maybe a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when Ethereum maybe makes a lower low in the wave 4, Bitcoin might make a higher low. So best not to get caught up in the weeds here. Best to look at the key breakout points. For me, it remains the view that should Bitcoin go below 17,100, then it breaks obviously out of the channel and will also, yeah, nearly invalidate the wave 4. So the wave 4 will then become very unlikely. And then there's a good chance to already come down into that 15K area, 14K area. So that level definitely needs to hold. And for me, a further confirmation that we are going up would be a sustained break above the 78.6 retracement, which is it needs to break above 17,342 and sustain to move higher to that 17,490 level, which is the next target for the fifth wave. So as long as we're in the channel, we should follow it as well. Remember, there could be some support here. If we break out of the channel, my first thought would be wave 4 is still ongoing. But if we break out of the channel and lose 17,100, we probably have reached a more substantial top here and are coming down. But that's currently not the expectation. Expectation is still for it to go higher. Okay, and that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.